quick headlines before the intro. Tariffs are not abstract trade chess. They can work like taxes on imported goods, and the impact can move through food packaging, fertilizer, fuel, equipment, and substitute suppliers. That does not mean every tariff instantly raises every grocery price. It means the dinner table sits at the end of a long cost chain. Today we map that chain from policy announcement to shelf sticker.
Powered by artificial intelligence.
The World Trade Organization describes tariffs as duties on imported goods that can give locally produced goods a price advantage and raise revenue for governments. That definition is simple. The household effect is not. Importers may absorb part of the cost, suppliers may renegotiate, retailers may change sourcing, and consumers may switch brands. But if the product is hard to replace, or the whole category depends on imported inputs, the pass-through pressure gets stronger. A grocery item is not just food. It is seed, fertilizer, farm machinery, diesel, labor, cold storage, packaging, trucking, retail rent, spoilage, and financing. Tariffs can hit the finished product, but they can also hit inputs. Fertilizer is a perfect example because higher fertilizer costs can influence planting decisions and farm margins before food ever reaches a store. Fuel does the same thing through transport and refrigeration. The WTO and partner organizations have warned that fertilizer market disruptions can worsen inflationary pressure and price volatility. Farmers cannot instantly redesign the growing season when input costs spike. If tariffs or trade restrictions make fertilizer, chemicals, machinery parts, or energy more expensive, the effect can appear later and unevenly. You may not see it in one weekly shop. You may see it in smaller promotions, fewer cheap imports, or higher baseline prices across a season. Protectionist policy often assumes buyers can simply switch suppliers. Sometimes they can. But food supply chains are built around certifications, inspection regimes, cold chain routes, packaging specs, and predictable volume. A cheaper domestic or friendly country supplier may still need time to scale. During that adjustment period, the consumer can pay for the transition through higher prices, fewer choices, or smaller package sizes. The practical viewer takeaway is to watch data, not speeches. WTO tariff databases show applied duties in import data. USDA trade research and agricultural price charts help track input and commodity movement. Then connect the data to categories. Coffee, fruit, seafood, grains, oils, meat, dairy, and packaged foods each respond differently depending on imports, feed costs, energy intensity, and storage requirements. Bottom line, tariffs do not automatically create a grocery crisis, but they do add friction to a system that already depends on fuel, fertilizer, weather, labor, credit, and logistics. The honest frame is not panic. It is pass-through risk. When politicians say a tariff protects a national industry, ask which household input pays first, which retailer absorbs it, and which grocery aisle quietly gets more expensive.